Hey, what's up guys, I'm Hiren, welcome to Double H. And today I've got a kind of a special video for you guys. In this video, I got my hands on the Ather 450X. I'm not an expert of bikes, cars or anything like that, as many of you know. So in order to help me out with this video, I got my friend and fellow YouTuber Espada with me. AKA Aswin. AKA Aswin came in on. So without any further ado, let's just start with this video. Okay, so let's start with the most basic thing, the looks. What do you think about the looks of the bike?
Okay, let's talk about the looks. It comes in 3 color variants, mint, black and white. It has got really classy and sporty looks. If we take the front part of the scooter, it has got the most stylish headlights in any scooter. Now let's move on to the back side. It has got really good looking and stylish tail lamp and purposeful mud flaps. The grab rails are very comfortable and purposeful for the pillion rider. Now if we consider the side part of the scooter, it has got stylish sharp edges and the color combination is really good. So that's all I got to say about the looks.
Okay, so now that we've talked about the basic thing that is looks, what do you think about how comfortable the bike is?
Okay, let's talk about the comfort. This particular scooter has got zero vibration, literally no vibration. As you all know, it doesn't have an engine. The heat produced is minimal and there is a fan to deal with if at all any heat is produced. Comfortable and soft seats enough for 2 people. And then proper and good suspension. We won't feel anything even if you are a bad driver. That's it for the comfort.
Let's talk about the power.
About how powerful the scooter is.
Yeah.
The scooter has 6000 watts motor which produces 26 Nm torque, which means it is really powerful. It got 4 ride modes: Eco mode, Ride mode, Sport and Warp mode. So let's start with the first mode, the Eco mode. As the name suggests, it got more range but less power. The second one is the Ride mode, which is a purposeful mode. Let's take this mode as a city-friendly mode. The third one is the Sport mode, which is powerful but not much as the Warp. And the last one is the Warp mode, which is the torque of the scooter. As you all know, this one is a beast. In this mode, we can unlock the hidden power inside the scooter. It reaches a top speed of 8 km per hour, which is really good if we compare it with other scooters. So after the power, now let's talk about the braking system. The scooter is packed with the braking system, which gives a really good confidence while riding. While I was riding the scooter yesterday with Hiran, I somewhat noticed the brakes to be slightly sharper than other scooters in the segment. Because it got front and rear disc brakes and that's what makes it sharper than other scooters.
Okay, so I think we praised the scooter enough. What do you think the cons of this scooter are?
I think the cons might be like the headlight is kinda short or dimmer if we compare it to the other scooters, if we take the other scooters into consideration. And the next one I think is since it is a eco-friendly and economy-friendly electric scooter, the range is kinda short. We can't even think of taking this scooter for a long ride. When the scooter is at 100%, this scooter has a range of 90 km I think on the Eco mode. As we all know, we won't, or the teenagers won't be riding this scooter on the Eco mode. So let's say that the range will be in between 75 to 80 kilometers at full charge. And the last and foremost thing I noticed is that the turning radius is less as I compare it to the other scooters. And that's all what I had to say about this beast. Now Hiran will take you on.
So that's it for the ride experience and other common things about the Ather. Now let's move on to the software side. The Ather has one of the most polished user interfaces that anyone with any amount of exposure to technology can easily understand. It has features built in like Maps, Guide Me Home Light, Park Assist, mobile app support, and so on. Let's start with what we will see when we turn the scooter on. Here we can see the odometer, current ride which shows information on the last ride you took, the average speed of that ride, estimated mileage depending on the amount of battery left, and what mode you are using. Here you can also open up maps, which is a lot better than most of the built-in maps in other vehicles. Unlike them, this one works well as a replacement for Google Maps on your phone because, well, it uses Google Maps as well. You can also use Park Assist at this moment, which is a feature which helps in, I guess, parking. When you slide the Park Assist button to the right, it activates the mode, and when you pull the accelerator, the scooter goes backward like a reverse gear. But unlike a reverse gear, Pressing the power button makes it so that the scooter moves forward for more parking adjustments. In the menu, you can go to the General tab, which shows information about your scooter, the Settings tab, which you can change the UI brightness, theme, mute or unmute certain sounds, and there are additional options like auto indicator, guide me home light, real-time efficiency, and incognito mode, which basically is the same as any incognito mode, whereby it masks and doesn't share your location information. Then there's the Error tab, which shows error logs, Bluetooth to connect your scooter to your phone, Documents tab for uploading your documents like registration certificate, driving license, Aadhaar card, etc. in case you need easy access to them, and a Shutdown tab, which helps in shutting down the Ather scooter when you are not going to be using it for a while. Now, to talk about more general things you might want to keep in mind about this scooter, here's Aswin.
We can see that from here itself, the lean of the Ather 450X is like too leap to the right, the place where we have the side stand. If we put the Ather 450X on the side stand, the leap is too large, too big. If we compare it the Espada and talk over here, that's a small problem which I noticed while keeping it on the stand, while putting the Ather 450X on the stand. And the problem with that is that we might not have straight roads to park the vehicle wherever we go. So there's a small possibility that the Ather might just fall off. But the looks and the look and the style, it's really stylish. The stand is really stylish. You can see that. The stand is really stylish if we compare to the other ordinary scooters. It's kind of unique. It's kind of different. So it's great. So this is the charging port of Ather 450X. You can just pull it from here and connect it to the scooter on the side of the wheel. Okay. See? Now we have to turn off the key to begin the charging. It's on 54% right now, and it has a mileage of 37 kilometers. We now have 3 hours and 12 minutes to completely charge this vehicle to 100%.
That's it for this video, guys. Massive thanks to Aswin aka Espada for helping out with this video. Link to his channel will be available in the description as well as the comment section, so please go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Believe me, if killing time and getting some useful general knowledge is what you want, Espada's got you covered. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe to Espada.
Okay.